Hola YouTube! I know my face looks bum and I don't want to do my makeup. My hair stinks. I don't want to wash my hair. I don't want to do this. But then when I think about, you know what? You're going to look like this in an hour and a half from now. Stop hating. Take that face away and let's put some makeup on. Because the end result is going to be beautiful. From 0 to 100 real quick. Okay, so let's calm things down. I'm starting up with my hydrating mist. This one is from Derma-E. Since my friend Idales introduced me to this, I've been loving it. It calms me down and it just hydrates the skin. Trying out a new primer by Hourglass. This is the Veil primer. Okay, email. This one tends to be more like when you put it on, it gives you kind of like an ashy cast, you know. But then after you rub it in and blend it in, it looks good. I've been trying it for like 2 weeks or so. I like it, but I'm not like, oh my gosh. I will let you guys know. Now it's time to correct. Grabbing my Peach Luster by MAC, of course. I know some of you guys are going to be like, Irisel, what are you correcting? You don't got to correct anything. I have a lot of dark spots around my face, and I think I'm going to go get a peel to get those done because I'm not dealing with that anymore. I hate it. Then instead of a sponge, I'm using a brush because I feel like it just lays the product better and it makes it look more smooth. I've been loving my little technique underneath. I'm contouring before foundation. I'm using the Face Duo by NYX. I went a little ham on my forehead, as you could tell. I was like, okay, should we take this off? And I was like, nah, you know what, let's keep going. And then I went with a darker shade just to add more definition to the face. And then we blended it out looking a little cray cray. What is that? Trying out a new foundation. I'm excited about it. The All Nighter by Urban Decay. The color selection for darker girls is a little but I kind of make it work. Does it oxidize? Yes, it does. It gives you a flawless finish, like a full coverage. But I still got oily. But I like it. You know, I'm going to try it a little more to see how I feel with it. You know, it's a little scary what I was about to blend here. But it's a good foundation. Just the color payoff, the color variety. It's kind of like, okay, we need darker tones, you know, and more olives and more like red tones, like dark girls come in different undertones. We just don't have the ashy cast, so sometimes they give us that and I'm just like, really? No. Okay, when I blend my face, guys, when I use my booty blender and I dab my face, I stab. I don't dab. I even rip my booty blender because I was stabbing so hard on my face. Like, I go really crazy on my face. Sometimes I'm like, calm down, chill, it's not that big of a deal. Then I go back with the brush with no product in it to kind of, you know, mix the foundation with the contour and make everything seamless and pretty and blend. Now moving with concealer, my NARS, my usual. I haven't found a concealer that I love like this one. I like my Urban Decay one, but when I have to grab a concealer, this is what I go for all the time. And my two shades are always the same. You know, going back with the Rip Booty Blender and blend the crap out of the concealer. Like, yes, get in there, blend. Oh, yes. Then grabbing my lighter concealer to give me a little bit of highlight. You know, sometimes it's good when the foundation looks a little darker because the way you're gonna over highlight, it kind of evens everything out because the foundation was a little darker for me. But then with the concealer, with the highlighter, it just kind of did. I was a little tired here. My hands was like, all right, Isel, you've been just hitting yourself way too much. But yeah, I'm just blending it out, and then switching the beauty blender to the booty part to blend out the concealer, that contour, and that foundation together so there's no hard lines. So remember, guys, this takes long, so blend your life away. Now it's time to cook it up, bake it up, whatever you say it with my broken powder. I was gonna say brush to make it rhyme. It didn't rhyme. I'm gonna let it cook today because my face is caked, but I like it. It's completely fine. So we're just gonna let it cook in there to give you that flawless application. And don't blow in your sponge if you're doing somebody else's makeup. I do it because I'm doing my own face, and that's the only sponge that I use on my face. So don't judge, okay? Okay. So I did my eyebrows off camera. Don't be mad. I just wanted to just get it done as quick as possible because my light was going down. So I needed to catch the sun before it was going down. I'm using Mr. Bing. I've been loving this ColourPop liners like for underneath shadows. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. But I did play myself a little here. I left this here so you guys could see. This is a trick with these liners. They're waterproof. You need to do one eye at a time and blend it out because when you do one eye and then blend it and then move to the other eye, the product is dry. So you play yourself. So I had to go back with more of the cream color to even it out, and then right away blend it in. I went with my Makeup Forever 41 eyeshadow to diffuse the shadow on top because it was a little too harsh. Like I was struggling a little, but we make it work. That's what we do. Then going with this brown eyeshadow, guys, I don't have a number for this eyeshadow. I don't know who gave it to me. I got it from a show, but it doesn't have a number on the bottom, but it's just this regular brown eyeshadow, and I'm putting it on top of the ColourPop Mr. Bean, and then a fluffy brush to blend out. I'm not adding any more color. I'm just blending the brown one with the 41 Makeup Forever and making it seamless and blend and blend and blend. Grabbing the new palette by Urban Decay, Moon Dust. I believe these shadows are more meant to use with your fingers and press it than with a brush because it wasn't grabbing enough on my inner dot. I would have used better like Reflect Gold by MAC. It would have been beautiful. But these colors are really pretty from the palette, but they're used pressed, not with a brush. Now moving with eyelashes. They were not cooperating with me. They were falling and just not cooperating. These are the 614 by Salon Perfect, one of my favorite lashes on the whole wide world. And then applying my Benefit mascara to add a little lift. It's time for That Glow by the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm trying to use different stuff, guys, okay? And anytime I receive new stuff, I'm gonna cooperate them. Is that a word? Add them to my tutorial. Let me just use a simple word. I'm trying to use like difficult words. It's not happening. A little bit of button nose action. Hi, button nose. Welcome to the family. Now to a lip concussion using Shy by ColourPop. This one is Karushi liquid lipstick. I love it. Then because one is not enough, we gotta go with two. WeHo by ColourPop lip glosses. Loving their lip glosses. Also, and because we're not done, going with Tight Fit by ColourPop. Loving this shimmery lip gloss just in the middle to add a little ding ding. And this is it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Comment below and tell me what you guys think. And I'm about to hit you with the slow-mo. Come through slow-mo. I love you guys. See you guys next time. Hopefully this footage came out good. That's true, that's real. I almost dropped my powder. I was gonna cry if I did, oh my god.